Next I'll demonstrate KBC. KBC stands for Kaun Banaya Crorepati. It's loosely based on the reality show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So let's start. So this emblem is looks pretty much like the original emblem that the game show had. And if you notice when this emblem was being drawn, since the system is a bit slow, you could see the individual eclipses being drawn at a time. So it was my high school and my mathematics course. I was introduced to the concept of coordinate geometry and the equation for ellipses, and also rotation of coordinate system. So I used both of the concepts and created this many ellipses each with around say 15 or 20 degree of coordinate rotation, and when I superimpose all the ellipses I get something cool like this. So okay, moving forward. So as you can see, the setup is pretty much similar like the original KBC program, but again I have added mouse support and changed a bit of new icons over here or something over here. So the game is very easy. What you have to do, you have to answer 15 questions, and once you answer all of them correctly, you win it. And in the process you have 3 lifelines, as the game show tells: 50-50, phone a friend, audience vote. So whenever you use one of them, the system tries to give you some hint. So let's start. What does T stands for in S3D? I don't know how many people outside India actually uses this, but it stands for straight tongue dial, and we use it for making interstate calls. So it should be T, but say I don't know it, so I'll go for 50-50. So the 50-50 option gets used up, and I am left with only 2 options. So say I still don't know, so I might ask the audience. So this audience poll lifeline is also over, and it suggests that A should be the right answer. So if I'm even not sure, then I can go for phone a friend. The actual game show in the actual game show you can actually call somebody you know, of a friend. You get 30 seconds to tell him the question, and then he's supposed to give back the answer. It might be correct, it might be incorrect. But in this case, I could not dial out a number. So what I did was, like, the system counts on 30 and gives you the right answer. So that's also, if I go ahead and click on it. So, okay, so that's the correct answer, and I progress to the next level. That's a question for rupees 2000. So I'll like you to show one thing. One might be tempted to think that these questions are static, but it's not the case. I had a fairly large database. I mean, it was just a simple text file which had around 75 to 80 questions. That's roughly 5 questions per question. So the system does is, like, it reads 5 questions in a bunch, and then it picks randomly one of them. So you can get a lot of combination. I'd like to demonstrate it to you. So remember, the first question was on the STD. The next one is how many bones are there in human body? Say 206. And say that in the third question I deliberately press exit. So my plus is 2000. Yes, I want to continue. So if you can see, it has been again reset, and the first question is which of this is the great circle. So it's an altogether different question. So you can see all new questions. So okay, I'll give you a wrong answer and I'll just quit it. So since I've given a wrong question, I lose all the money I had won till now, and I rupees 0. So it again asks me, do I want to continue? No, I don't want to continue. So it gives a small list of the recent 10 croropatis. So okay, that's all for KBC. Let's move on. And as soon as I exit, I get back to the original menu of Horizon. So next, if I try to launch MS-DOS application, it was nothing but it used to call the command.com so that I can spawn a new shell. But with DOSBox I have got some problem and I can't spawn a new shell out of the horizon. So even if I press, nothing will happen, it will just flick, the screen flickers. So that's it. Now let's move on to calendar. So I'll click on the icon of calendar. Calendar is a very simple program. It's not very complex in graphical sense or the underlying algorithm. It's nothing. It's just what it does. It calculates the astronomical Julian day, and it has got a fixed reference for say what was 1st January of 1 AD, and it knew that that was a Friday or a Tuesday, and accordingly it calculates and gives you a calendar picture of the month you are trying to look at. So let's start. So enter a month. Say I'll enter 12. I can only enter two digits. If I try to enter 13 or 14, it still asks me to enter the year. Say I sent here, but it doesn't take the entry because it's invalid date. So let me enter 12, and for year let me enter 2011. So here it's December 2011. So it's a nice little calendar for this month. So as you can see, today is 2nd December, and yeah, it's a Friday. And if I want to check more dates, say 3rd 1988, that's my birth year, and yeah, 22nd is a Tuesday. I was born on Tuesday. So similarly, if you want to go back a bit more, let's look at August 1947. If we see 15th August is Friday, and yeah, India did get its freedom on a Friday. So I'll press escape, and before I go, you can also press up and down and move, scroll across the various, you can browse through the various calendar pages. So March, April, May 1947. So that's all. So if I press escape, I'll get back to the main menu of Horizon, and let's proceed to the last item, that's Ultra Paint.